Trial began just hours ago in Kansas City for a convicted rapist who spent most of his adult life behind bars. Bernard Jackson has been charged with 2 recent rapes in the Waldo neighborhood, one in 2009 and one in 2010. But the trial that started this morning only includes charges for the rapes of 4 Kansas City women in the same area in the early 80s. Russ Potasic has been watching what's happening in the courtroom. He joins us now live from the courthouse with the latest. Russ?
Well, it takes us back in time to a time when Ronald Reagan was president and when Bernard Jackson entered court today to face these 4 charges from the 80s. He was wearing a dress shirt and a tie. He had no words to reporters as he walked in. Prosecutors were quick to start their opening statements as the judge swore in the jury. And prosecutors said that in each of these cases, Bernard Jackson did not only sexually assault these women, but he also robbed these women. In at least 2 cases, prosecutors allege he took TVs as well as these brutal accounts. And the prosecutor in each of the cases went into specific detail at the moment the victims realized an intruder was inside their home.
She's awakened. And she later determines about 2:30 or so. And what she sees is a figure crawling on the floor of her bedroom. That's all she sees at first. Immediately, as she sees this figure jumps up, and it's a man who puts his hand over her mouth right as she starts to scream.
In each of these cases, the victims were bound and gagged, the prosecutor trying to show the similarity of all these cases. But it was clear today that this case is going to revolve around DNA evidence. The prosecutor saying a direct match to Bernard Jackson to the point of 1 in 143 quadrillion. That would be 1 in 143,000 million individuals. Now, the defense also had opening statements today, and the defense made the point that for 7 years over the past 3 decades, the crime lab here in Kansas City had lost its accreditation, trying to show that there could be problems in the way this evidence, trying to convince the jury that maybe this DNA evidence the prosecution is going to try to show is so solid isn't so solid at all. Live at the Bernard Jackson trial, the Jackson County Courthouse, Russ Potasic, NBC Action News.